Fit in 10 Nation is day 14 of the Fit in 10 Challenge. And just a quick reminder, I'm away this weekend, so there is no class, all right? No class, but I will make this up to you guys. On that note, you know, I'm going away, so what do I do when I go away? I pack food. So what have I packed? You want to see what I packed? This is typically what's in my fridge regardless, so it's really, I'm not really doing anything more than what I would typically do. Okay, maybe a little bit more planning just to make sure that I got everything. So I've got things like, I'm only gone for 2 days, so I don't need to pack like that much food. I've got hard-boiled eggs. I've got some extra lean ground beef and different extra lean, so 95% lean actually. Grass-fed beef. So I've got them in little balls like this, and I've also got it packed like this, and it's cooked with some seasoning. I've got some salmon cooked, ready to go. I've got some broccoli. That's right, I go through quite a bit of broccoli. And I've got some chicken breast, okay? I've also got nuts in bags and stuff like that. I will take some nut butter with me, probably some yogurt as well. I'm driving down to Bellevue, not very far, but I will take my fridge with me, my portable fridge, all right? Plug it in my car, good to go. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Where there's a will, there is a way. If you want to do something, you'll just figure out how to do it. And, you know, quite honestly, this is not hard. Like, I feel like, you know, it might sound like I'm bragging, but I shouldn't even be bragging. This is easy to do. This is not hard, okay? So, all right. I want to get into some questions right away here. This person says, and listen, I've been through this a few times, but I'm talking about it again. Weight, your weight fluctuates. Yes, your weight fluctuates, and yes, you can keep your exercise and your diet completely consistent, and wake up one day and your weight is up 2 pounds or 3 pounds or something. It happens all the time. Okay, it's normal, especially if you're female. Okay, you have to look at things like hormones, stress, water, salt, sleep, all these things. Okay, and there's other factors too that are going to affect the amount of water that you hold in your body. There's nothing you can do about that. It's just the way it is. That's why the scale is not the end all be all. Your body composition is not changing. Just because the weight on the scale changes, even in a good way, even in a way that you're happy, okay, doesn't mean that it's a good thing, all right? So when I grew up, especially through my teenage years, I had like reverse anorexia, okay? I would stuff myself to the brim where I would literally throw up. Like, I didn't mean to throw up. I couldn't keep the food in. It was just too much because I wanted to put on weight. And there was literally a period where I was gaining a pound every day. Do you think that was good weight? Okay, it wasn't, all right? But in my mind, I was gaining muscle, all right? And just because you're losing weight, okay, doesn't necessarily mean you're losing body fat. You could be losing, you know, bone mass. You can be losing muscle tissue. You don't want to lose these things. These are things that you need for your health. These are things that are going to help you. These are things that are going to help keep you stronger and help you to lose fat, okay? So you cannot base your body or your, what's going on here, you cannot base on body weight, okay? All right, one other thing. Let's talk a little bit about these types of things, cruciferous vegetables. So what are some other cruciferous vegetables, and what's so great about cruciferous vegetables? Well, I'll talk a little bit about it more in the future, but people are asking me because they want lower caloric vegetables, okay? So things like peppers and carrots can be a little bit higher in calories, a little bit more sugar, especially when you're looking at turnips and beets to some degree. And of course, tubers we can't include in this, right? Like potatoes and yams are just like skyrocket everything up. But when we talk about cruciferous vegetables, generally speaking, they are lower calories, higher fiber. So we've got things like our broccoli here, cauliflower, cabbage, garden cress, bok choy, pak choy, horseradish, collard greens. Kale is in this list, but it's a little bit higher in calories. It's not high in calories by any means, but it's a little bit higher, so just keep that in mind. Arugula, watercress, and wasabi, okay? Kale is cruciferous vegetable. It's just one of those that kind of is a little bit higher in calories. These vegetables, you should not kill your carbs by eating these vegetables, okay? It won't happen, all right? How much carbs is in this bag of broccoli? Well, probably quite a bit. This is like 2 pounds of broccoli, by the way. So I don't know if I had to venture to guess. Probably in here, there's probably like 50 grams of carbs. But a good chunk of this is fiber. And do we count fiber in our diet? We'll talk about that in the future, okay? All right, message of the day. For now, you're gonna count fiber. That's just the way it is. Message of the day. No one is too busy. It's just a matter of priorities, right? No one is too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. Just make it happen. Just do it. It's not hard either, okay? I know that this challenge is a bit of a change for you guys in terms of your lifestyle, but this stuff, like making food and just packing it with you, you save money. It's better for your health. It's better for your body. I'm sure you're gonna be much happier with the way you look. You're gonna feel better mentally. You're gonna feel better physically. You're gonna save time. People think that this is a time thing. I just don't have the time. No. What you don't have time for is having to work to make money to go and eat at restaurants. Okay, that's what you don't have time for. And you know what you don't have time for is having to always make food on the fly. If you bulk make food, you will save time. You will save more time doing this. Don't tell me you don't have time for this. If you don't have time to do this, you don't have time for anything, okay? You might as well just die, all right? Okay. All right, you guys, just listen to me and submit and commit, right? And be honest with yourselves and help yourselves, okay? So no one is too busy. Just make it a priority, right? Right. Okay. All right, you guys, we'll talk to you soon. 3 workouts. You ought to be at your 3rd workout coming up, your 3rd weight training workout, that is. You got to fill all the pieces in, your diet and your training, okay? So your cardio, your weight training, those are 3 each per week. 3 each per week, yes? Put them in your calendar, make it happen, bulk prepare your food. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Come on, clicker, let's see how we do.